Hi guys, my name is Kendi Oluwayemi, and today we're gonna be having a conversation. I will be talking about one of the greatest books that ever existed, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I think everyone should read this book because this book is very powerful. It created steps and strategy on how to become financially successful. However, it takes time. One of the most interesting things about this book is when it talks about faith. I've always known this for so long, and me reading this book kind of see show me the bigger picture. It stated faith is a state of mind that is created by affirmation or repeated instruction to the subconscious mind through the principle of autosuggestion. What does that mean? That means that you want to accomplish something, and if you have faith that you can do it, the fact that you have faith, it created automatically a belief system in your mind on how to accomplish those things. The reason why many people are doomed to poverty sometimes, not mostly the case, is because the belief they can get out of poverty. The belief that's their life. And I'm telling you this, it's not, because I came from a poor background, and where I used to be in that situation. But right from time after my high school, where I was born back in Nigeria, I started having different mindset that I want to become something great. I look at people that become something amazing, and I look at them and I was like, I can become this thing. And in due time, I started having this belief and faith system that I can become something great. And there's one thing that Napoleon Hill talks about. He talks about burning desire. If you have a burning desire, no matter how long it takes, you'll become the things you wanted to become. Everybody can rewrite their destiny. And I'm telling you the truth. Because first of all, I believe God has given us, if you're a religious person, I believe God has given us a great destiny. However, there's a steps to get there. There's tribulation, struggles, and all that kind of stuff to get there. So it depends on individual, on their own self-belief. And did you believe in God? Did you believe in yourself that you can get there? Once you believe that, then you can definitely get there. And Napoleon Hill talks about, fix your mind, the exact amount of money you want to accomplish, you want to get. If you have all these things written down, that, hey, I want to accomplish this amount of money. Now, before you know, automatically plan of execution is gonna come to your mind. In some cases, it may not, but how do you get to that stage? First, get a mentorship, learn skill sets, read a lot of books, listen to financial developmental podcasts. Those things create a pattern for you how to get to where you want to be. How do I become this mind conscious person? It's because of my mentors, like Gary Vee. Back in 2019 or 2018, I can't remember the exact time, I started listening to this guy and a couple of guys on internet on how to change your mindset, on how to do things. And that hit me so hard. Despite that, back when I was very young, I've always have a dream. I've always have self-belief, faith. But I don't know how to actually take my step higher. But when I got to America and I started listening to these guys, they opened my mindset to let me understand the basic steps on how to get it. Listening to their podcast, starting things now, investing, creating a business. That's how I'm able to easily, steadily open my mindset larger than it used to be. And that's one of the reasons why I want to pour out this knowledge out to the world. To many people that don't understand that they can get out of their difficult situation. You're not doomed to that situation. It's all in your mind. It takes time. It's very difficult. I've been there. So this is not something I'm just coming up right now and making up. No, I've been there. I came from a country called Nigeria. When I was growing up, my family, I'm not saying the country entirely is poor, but some part of the country is poor. But my family are not as rich like every other family. We go through stuff. Napoleon Hill talks about, establish a date by when you will acquire the amount of money you want. We're talking about money, how to become wealthy. I'm also following this stuff. These are not something that I haven't practiced and I'm preaching. No, I am practicing these things and I'm still doing it. And I'm preaching it right now. Have an exact moment when you want to acquire the amount of money that you want. Does that mean that exact moment, that's when you're going to acquire it? No, sometimes it's not, because we all make plans and it doesn't go all our way sometimes. But when you have it written down, you keep that belief system that I must acquire this stuff at this age. I must acquire this stuff at this years, this certain time. And you keep learning along the way. That's the way it works. I want to become multi-millionaire and leave my 9-to-5 corporate American job. I am still working as a corporate American. I have my own business. I have my own startup tech business. I have my own janitorial business. All these things, I'm still doing it, and I'm still doing my 9-to-5. The reason why I haven't quit my 9-to-5 is because I haven't acquired the amount of money, the amount of financial freedom that I want yet, but I'm still doing it. Does that mean that I won't acquire it? No, I will acquire it because I have the belief system and I have tools in place. I have system in place. I have structure in place that's going to make me come to me being financially free. Create a plan of education. I said that earlier. When you have a plan, it doesn't always go our way sometimes when we have a plan. But when you have a plan, it's better when you don't. You readjust, you reflect, you learn, you grow from it. You see your mistakes, you know what is going wrong and what is not. Write a statement stating how much you desire what you want and the time that you want it. It's the same thing as having a plan, as having an affirmation words for yourself, saying that, hey, I can do this, I believe in this. Not just believing and actually doing the work to acquire what you want from yourself. No, faith removes limitation. Sometimes we believe we can't do this because of our parents, because of what we have been put to our head by our neighbors, by our surroundings. But I'm here to tell you, you can become anything only if you're willing to do what it takes to become that thing. And I'm not talking about doing some bad illegal things. No, I'm talking about doing legal things, because there are people that are actually making real money. Legal way, proper way. However, it's going to come in a bigger price. What do I mean by coming in a bigger price? Spending less time with people that you want to spend more time with. But you can create time to still spend time with them, but you need more time to focus on yourself, to create something bigger for yourself. And that's one thing I've always tell people. Time is needed, money is needed. Two things are involved. Is either you use your time to create much money for yourself, or you use both. But if you can't use any of those, you will never create any for yourself. Faith is a state of mind which may be created by autosuggestion. I stated that earlier, and that's one thing that makes me love this book. Faith is the element that transforms the ordinary vibration of thought created by an infinite mind of man into a spiritual equivalent. That's a big one, because faith, to begin with, it's created by God. It's not created by man. So for me personally, it's my relationship with God, the God Almighty, that created my faith system from the beginning. People that don't have a good relationship with the Most High find it difficult to create faith. I'm not trying to tell you what to believe in. Whatever you believe in, it's your choice. But for me, I believe in God. It created my faith concretely, and it makes me believe I can acquire anything that I want for myself. Riches begin in the form of thoughts. Everyone that becomes successful today, their acquired riches begin in their mindset, their belief system, that they can become wealthy, and then pushes them to become wealthy and doing the work to become wealthy. And that's the thing you all need to know. Your thought has to be genuine. Your potential has to be put to test. That's how you become wealthy. Read this book. It's going to help you big time. It breaks down the steps how to become wealthy. And I'm still loving it. Read it easily. Digest it. Don't rush it. Because this book is almost like created perfect. So guys, enjoy. And I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.